In 2026, a lot of what we do at home happens outside. Work, entertainment, we have security cameras, smart devices, and they all depend on having a reliable network. The problem is, most home networks are designed as if everything stops at the exterior wall. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how I set up reliable outdoor Wi-Fi using a Grandstream GWN7670LR and an outdoor Passthrough PoE switch from FastCabling. I'm going to talk about the decisions behind the install, not just the hardware. Let's start with an overview. This setup is intentionally straightforward. Inside the house, everything starts with the Grandstream GWN7822P PoE switch. That switch provides both power and data to the outside. From there, a single outdoor rated Ethernet run feeds a FastCabling outdoor PoE pass-through switch, which then powers the Grandstream GWN7670LR access point. So I've seen a lot of crazy things people have done to try to solve outdoor Wi-Fi issues, cranking up the power instead of using better design, using indoor access points outside, even using the wrong cable. Everything may work for a while, then until it doesn't. Now, you also have certain considerations when it comes to outdoor installations: grounding, surge exposure, temperature swings, and even where to route the cable. If you ignore these considerations, you may be asking for trouble down the road. FastCabling's outdoor PoE pass-through switch solves a very specific problem. It allows me to extend PoE outdoors without installing an outdoor receptacle or having to expose a power supply to the elements. It's weather-related, compact, and keeps all terminations protected, and that really matters, especially long-term. Supplying the Wi-Fi is the Grandstream GWN7670LR. It is designed for the outdoors, not just from a weather standpoint, from an RF standpoint as well. It supports long-range coverage at relatively low power, which is exactly what you want for the outdoors. Low power, good placement, and cleaner coverage. Indoors, behind the scenes, is the Grandstream GWN7822P. This switch is doing more than just powering the outdoor pass-through switch. It's giving me predictable PoE delivery and the ability to segment traffic properly if needed. Equally important is the location of the switch, because that's going to determine how you route your cable to the outside. A couple of things to take into consideration: location and aesthetics. Now, the location of my rack, for example, dictated how I ran the cable to the outside, where I penetrated, and then where I installed the gear on the exterior of the house. A clean installation is nice, but it's also about reducing failure points in the future. And yes, it also does help with the spousal approval factor. Here are a few other things I also took into consideration when planning this out. Grounding. Any outdoor Ethernet run should be properly grounded. This protects the equipment and reduces the risk of surge-related damage. Cable selection. Be sure to use an outdoor-rated UV-resistant cable. Indoor cables will eventually fail, sometimes quickly, sometimes quietly. Access point placement. Mount under eaves whenever possible. Try to avoid large metal surfaces. Cable routing. Use drip loops, strain relief, and protected paths. Surge protection. If an Ethernet leaves the structure, be sure to protect it before it returns back in. The 7822 is supplying PoE++. The white cable is going into a PoE++ surge protector. The black cable coming out the bottom is what's being routed to the outside. So it's going from the rack through my attic, and I'll take you and I'll show you where it's exiting the building. So you can see the cable running along in that bay, and it's going out that far corner. Coming out the soffit, the cable is hidden down behind the leader pipe, running down along the house, and it's coming up. Here you could see the ground bar where everything's grounded, and everything's coming up into the FastCabling outdoor PoE switch. You could see another PoE++ surge protector in there. Now, I could have run the cable out the attic here, but I didn't want to run near the electric. And finally, we routed the cables up under the rafter over to the access point. You can see the ground wire as well, the two drip loops, and behind the access point there's another Ethernet surge protector. So I hope you enjoyed this high-level overview look at my outdoor Wi-Fi project. I'm extremely happy with it. It's been giving me consistent outdoor Wi-Fi ever since without pushing the gear beyond what it's designed to do. So if you're working on an outdoor project or planning one, please consider using the proper hardware, using the proper placement, and the proper materials. If you found any value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you'd like to learn more about the Grandstream GWN7670LR, please click the video on the screen, and thank you so much for watching.